Hello guys, so there's no time to waste. Let's go ahead and analyze today's 714 method, right? Now, obviously, if you are traded, you know that it was a very simple trade, right? Very, very easy. So within the 714 method, what we had within the 714 method was very, very simple. A push all the way up and a pullback, meaning price was what? Equal. I've said this already and I've said this countless times. If you see a push all the way up from here all the way up to this range right here and another pull all the way back down, it's just telling you that price is equal. Price is equal. Buyers and sellers are both equal at the moment. So what you need to do was very, very simple, right? I've already told you guys and I've showed you guys this. I've taught you guys this. You mark this range right here, come and mark below here. When price breaks through this level up here and you see a break of structure, something like this, then you enter into your trade based on that. When price also breaks through this level right here and you see something like this, which is also a break of structure, you enter into a trade, right? Very, very easy and very, very simple. Also, we have to actually do what? Look at the trend and see what is happening with the trend today, right? So when you look at the trend, what were we having today? We can obviously see that price was in a very nice uptrend, which is after taking out this last high right here. Price was in a very nice uptrend with this higher highs right here, higher highs and higher highs. So obviously, until this rejection happened, price was in an uptrend. When that rejection actually happened, we can obviously see that it took out this our last low right here, meaning we are having a change of what? Character. Change of character is very, very simple. It means what? Price is changing market structure. That's a market structure shift. We are moving from an uptrend to a downtrend. Obviously, before the 714 method, we even got to the 714 method. You can say that after price change character and push all the way down, we had to pull back for what? Liquidity. Buyers had to pull sellers back so that they'll pull in more liquidity before we drop, right? Very, very simple. Where are we likely to pull more liquidity from? This fair value gap right here? You can see that this was a fair value gap. This was another fair value gap. So all you needed to do even before we entered into the 714 method was to just mark these two ranges right here, this level right here, and obviously this level right here. These are your points of what? Interest. When price gets all the way back into this range, you are getting into a trade. That's even before the 714 method actually elapses, right? Very, very simple. You already know these ranges. That's how well you should have known how to enter into a trade today. Now, obviously, when we know that these are our points of interest, and we already know that there's a likelihood that price can equally what? Push through this high right here or this low right here, what do we wait for? We either wait for a rejection or a breakout, right? A breakout through this level will mean we are actually pushing all the way down, and a breakout through this level and a retest will mean price eventually wants to push all the way up, right? That's how simple today was. Very, very easy. So let's actually move forward and see what actually happened. So let me try my best and just skip it so that you see what actually happened, right? So obviously you can see that price did break through this high right here, but we had a rejection immediately. Still, there is no reason you should be looking for a buy because this is the end of the fair value gap about this level right here. So obviously it's telling you the price is still what? Respecting the fair value gap. But with the range of respecting the fair value gap, it gave you a change of character around this level right here, right? Meaning get into the trade. You can see the sellers are coming in with this massive bearish candle. Sellers are coming in and they are coming in strong. So what you need to do is enter into your trade. Very, very simple and very, very easy. You shouldn't have even stressed yourself, right? Enter into your trade. Where are your first TPs? Obviously, your first TP could have been here and your second TP could have been here. Why would your second TP be at this range? Because you can see that there were massive rejections already at that range right there. So there's a likelihood that when price gets all the way back into that range again, there will be a rejection, right? Very, very simple and very, very easy. That was just what you needed to know, or that was just what you needed to do in order to enter into the trade. So if you are going to enter into a trade, you could have already been in a trade around this range right here, pushing all the way down. Now, this is so simple that a lot of people don't actually understand. This right here, when you look at this whole trend right here, they've taught you this, you've watched countless YouTube videos about this, right? But the reason why you don't understand this much more is because you are looking at the textbook version, right? Why am I saying you are looking at it as the textbook version? Obviously, when you go to YouTube, or obviously when you look at countless videos on YouTube, right, this is what we are having with an uptrend, right? This is what you see. You see something that looks like this. So let me use this. So you see something that looks like this, a pullback, an uptrend, a pullback, an uptrend, a pullback, right? This is what you get on YouTube. This is the textbook version, right? Because they will tell you this, and the next thing you know is when price push all the way up and we have a very nice rejection, meaning this right here is our change of character. So when you come inside, you want to see this simple movement in order for you actually aware that price is pushing all the way down, right? But this is the same thing we were having. You can see that after price change a character, it pushed all the way up to do a pull liquidity and push all the way down, meaning market structure shift. We are no longer in an uptrend because we are no longer giving price is no longer giving us what higher highs. As you can see, higher highs. Price is no longer doing that. Price is rather giving us what a lower low right here and a lower high right there, right? Obviously, this is what is going to happen. But when you come into the markets, this is not what you are going to get, right? You find something that looks like this. There's some weird movement, right? You can find something like this. So it's up to you to actually find this level right here and get into your trade because you know price is pushing all the way down. So this right here is the textbook version, and this is what actually happens with price, right? Very, very simple. Now, it was a very simple trade. I don't have to actually make you guys watch the whole trade because every 5 minutes it will take forever, right? So we're just going to speed it up. We're just going to cut to the end of the trade so that you see it very, very well, right? But obviously, it was a very nice trade. But what I want to ask is, was it worth it? As you can see that I've marked these levels right here, you can see that there were powerful rejections within these ranges right here. So what I'm asking is, was it worth the wait? Should I have actually just gotten out of the trade, or should I have allowed it just like I allowed it to actually push through? Because these rejections were massive. And if you were a beginner trader, you could have obviously already gotten out of the trade because of these rejections, right? So you can say your answer in the comment section whether it was worth the wait or it wasn't worth the wait, right? But that was just a very simple trade, right? A very easy yet simple trade. You can see that I actually kept my stop losses, my first TP and my second TP, very close to each other, but it was also at this range right here, right? So that was how simple the trade was. Now, if you want to use this strategy or if you want to learn how to use this strategy, try your best and look at these videos up here. Both of these videos, one is going to teach you how the strategy works, and the other one is just going to show you how many times we've used it within weeks. You can actually check it out just to boost your morale into entering into trades based on this strategy, right? But go and learn it very well. I have a video on this channel again that will actually teach you how to set up this strategy. It will teach you everything, right? You can actually learn how to set it up. You can actually learn how the strategy works, and you learn how to use it by next coming week, right? Very, very simple. The strategy, you don't need any stress. You just have to learn it and start using it. Easy as that. So that's just it for today's 714 method. I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you guys for watching.